I could hear it ripping through the house behind us, and so I grabbed their hands and started praying and just asking God to keep us all safe in the neighborhood and everything.
Ashley Hunt is one of the more than 1,000 people who lost their homes during the 5 tornadoes that swept across Kentucky. She and her family are safe, despite their roof being completely ripped from their house. As she and her children hid in the closet, her sister and mother stayed in their now destroyed living room.
You can almost visualize where it was by the rumbling and the noise that it was making. And I waited till it got like 2 houses away from us, or maybe a little further, till I opened the door and was like, "Is everybody okay?" And most everybody said yeah. And I seen my mom and my sister sitting on the couch still with the roof gone and the wall down, and they were getting rained on.
The tornado brought destruction to Mayfield, but what it also brought was the love of community out for everyone to see. Neighbors are ensuring that others have shelter, food and water to drink, that they can get where they need to be to ensure that they're safe.
I mean, that's unreal. I mean, it's when you know what it looked like and then you can see it now, it's just absolutely devastating.
Stephen Elder was one of the first people in downtown Mayfield after the storms hit. His photos showed the world Mayfield after the tornado. He spent the days since trying to help others.
Everybody's doing something. If you're doing anything, you're doing something.
In his truck, with a trailer attached, he and a group of volunteers are driving around town, knocking on doors, trying to give people the supplies they need in a desperate time.
I think this is going to be a long-term effort, right? So it's not just, somebody lost power for a few days. No, somebody's got a tree in their house. Somebody has, the house is completely gone.
Elder drove through the ruins that are now downtown Mayfield to give out whatever is needed. They filled generators with gas.
What are you going to do for Christmas?
I don't know.
Sat stacks of water on doorsteps and handed out food to eat. Some people use generators to power cell phones, their sole connection to the outer world.
I wanted to come and help people out. I live here in Graves County, and this is a huge opportunity. Whenever it's off from here, I'm not able to go. And just seeing the needs of so many people that are devastated without their house. I lost a garage, but that's nothing compared to houses being to the ground.
The Mayfield Fairgrounds have become the central point for people to bring donations and those that need help to find it. As you can see here, there's water bottles stacked as far as you can see, and 2 warehouses full of supplies that people have brought to help those that need it. Pulling through the fairgrounds is an odd experience. A place meant to bring joy with Christmas lights is instead a refuge for the distressed. People want to help any way they can.
That's a 4.
Donna Bertle questioned if she wanted to do an interview, but knew why she was.
Oh man, wait, let me get it together. Why am I doing this? Because people need help.
Like many places in rural Kentucky, the community is county-wide. In Fancy Farm, 15 minutes outside of Mayfield, the local elementary school has become a relief hub. They have tables and tables and tables filled with clothes and supplies, ready for people to walk in and take what they need.
It's mind-boggling to think that one event could cause so much destruction.
From the familiar place of a cafeteria, the school is helping people recover. Principal Throgmorton says schools are oddly prepared to help because of the challenges from COVID. She says her school can be a sanctuary in this time of need.
There's hope in the fact that people are always willing to help, that everyone can come together, and in spite of what they've lost or what they don't have, they'll seek a way to provide that for others.
In Dawson Springs, 75% of homes were destroyed. Some are completely gone, with basements exposed. The bricks and mortar that stood on top of them are lost in the puzzle of debris. On Wednesday, President Biden walked the community streets. He offered what consolation he could give.
And I intend to do whatever it takes, as long as it takes to support your state, your local leaders, and as you recover and rebuild, because you will recover and you will rebuild.
In Kentucky, we are good people. We love one another, and we lean on one another. We open our homes to those in need, not just today, but every day. And we will repair our homes, our businesses, and we will repair our lives. We will do all of that together.
those words of consolation came with action. The president promised the federal government would pay for the full cost of the disaster response for 30 days. Back in Mayfield, residents echoed the president and the governor, saying their town's story is far from over.
We're going to rebuild. It's going to be beautiful and bright and exciting, and I have no doubt that we're going to come out stronger than this. We just absolutely will.
It's all going to be okay, just one step at a time.
That's right.
Around town, you see American flags flying amidst the destruction, a symbol of defiance against weather out of their control. That defiance is shown through the town's service. It helped Ashley Hunt. She's been able to keep a sense of humor, partially because of that help.
I like what you did with the place. It's really open and spacious. You get a really good breeze.
Because of the community's helping hand, her daughter Naraya will get a Christmas this year.
We are so lucky.
No, we're not. We're loved.
Yes, we're not lucky, we're loved.
For KET, I'm Casey Parker Bell.